welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Dee and this is how Dee does it. Today I'm going to be reviewing the TIPEX Instant Apex Sculpted Acrylic Tips from 5 Angles. The box, it does have what's included in the box: contact information for 5 Angles, expiration, which I love. The package did arrive intact, nothing was broken, just a little shaken up. So as you can see, you do get 500 nail tips and a big 30-gram bottle of this nail glue, which I used in 2 ways today. I use it to apply the nails as well as to adhere the charms. More on that is going to be coming up. It does come in sizes from 0 to 11. While I appreciate the presentation of this box, it takes up a lot of space, so definitely will get downsized into plastic bags. The nails themselves are, when you feel them, they're very hard. There is no give. They're not flexible at all. Normally, whenever I get a nail tip in, I see how thin it is around the cuticle area and then how sturdy it gets around at the free edge. These are a little thicker around the free edge than most nail tips that I've used, but it is thin when it gets around the cuticle area. You still have to do a little bit of filing to get it to lay just perfectly, but all in all, for what it is, it's a sculpted nail. It is thick and it's supposed to be made like this. The fit, at first, it threw me off. You have to make, or at least I had to make sure that I had the correct size for my nail. I have very flat nail beds, as you can see, but it does fit nicely. And again, it's just something different than you're used to when you're working with other nail tips. I'm just showing you different angles of like how built up this Apex is. I kind of like them. I like them. There is no prep in today's video because I am using these as content, and so I am doing the pop-off method where I am putting nail oil, cuticle oil on my nail beds and then following up with 2 layers of top coat. If you want your nails to last, you need to do proper prep on your nails. I've not made content in a while, so I don't know what's on trend or anything. So I let the cards decide what I'm going to do today. I got these cards in the 2023 Advent calendar and I am just using them. So you just basically take the cards, put it into 4 sections, and they're separated by accent, color, and effect and shape. So they didn't have it marked on the outside, so I just used a Sharpie and wrote that on the outside so I know how to divide the cards, and they were already shuffled. So I'm just going to start by turning over the top cards. Okay, looks like we got a silver chrome for the accent. Oh yes, pink. I'm all into pink right now, so I'm happy with that. And then oval, okay, not sure about that, but okay. And New York pretzel hot dog film, hello for my element. All right, well, let's see what we're going to do with this. All right, so Madam Glam is one of my favorite gel polish lines. Here is my collection of Madam Glam. I do have a discount code D35 for 35% off, just in case you are not a VIP member. The only card that was really hard to figure out was this element card. I'm not an artist, but I think I'm going to go with the hello because I do have nail stickers. That is one of my best ways to add art to the nails when you're not very artistic like myself. I think I'm going to go with this hello on this watermelon right here. That looks just perfect. The next thing is the silver chrome, and one of the first things that I bought from Amazon and for nail supplies, this was like 10-15 years ago. This is this silver chrome. I'm going to use that. And then the shape of the nail is in a coffin, so I'm just going to reshape the nail so that it does go into the oval shape. And for the colors, this is what I picked out. I think I did a pretty good job. This top color is going to be Amore. It's like a burnt red color. And then the next color is Passion. And this one is more of a brighter red coming out of that dark red. And it's just going to progressively get lighter. The next color is the Chaser. I've used this in a video before. It wasn't spot on, but it was close enough for me. It's just a little bit brighter. Um, and then the other nail color that I have is My Oh My. And this one came in close. This one is a darker pink, not really a nude, but still a beautiful color. And then the last one is Rosy Nude. I was really surprised that I had all of the colors, and sometimes the colors look very different on camera than they do in person, but I think all of these colors were spot on. Like, I was so happy that this happened, and I just happened to have all of the colors in my supply. So the next thing I'm going to do is just actually file and shape the nail itself so that it fits better around the cuticle area, as well as attempt to make that oval shape. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like if you're enjoying the content. And leave me a comment and let me know what you think about the Madam Glam cards as well as the TIPEX nails. I'll be back shortly. Alright, so I'm just going to use the nail lamp to flash cure the nails, and I only do it for about 3 to 5 seconds because I want the gel to still be a little soft at the end after the cure before I put it into the nail lamp for the full 60-second cure. I am just going to put a small amount into the cuticle area. And then I'm going to use the tip of the nail glue bottle to spread it around as I need it. I am going onto my nail bed at an angle and pressing down until the glue reaches the free edge of my nail. This is not one of those strong glues, and I mean physically strong, to where if you put it on your nail, it stays there until you go into the lamp. You actually have to hold it down and then go into the flash cure lamp. Sometimes my nails are really sensitive, but I haven't really been doing nails lately, so I think that does make a difference. The glue, I really didn't experience any heat spikes either from flash curing or when I went into the lamp for 60 seconds. All right, I managed to get all 5 of them on, and they're pretty straight, and I don't have a lot of seepage around the cuticle area or onto my skin. I am going to go around and clean up some of this, and I left this in here because this is so satisfying. Like I said, I only cure it for a short amount of time so that this can be flexible and I can just go around it easily and pick off the areas that seeped around the cuticle area. And then I'm going to use a nail file and drill to quickly clean up the rest and to make the cuticle area more seamless for my polish application. After I finished filing and dusting, I did go wash my hands and I wiped my nails off with alcohol. And so now I don't really know where I'm going with anything. I have everything chosen, what I'm going to use, but I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to start by using this nail foil glue because I do know that I'm going to have one accent nail. This one is from Madam Glam, and I put it on and I cure it for 60 seconds. I do give it just a minute to cool down, and then I go in with my nail foil. I will tell you that I have struggled a lot with nail foils, but Glamify Babe actually said this method of letting it cool down and then applying the nail foil, and that seems to help. You can use a tool, you can use your hand to apply the foil. I didn't have a tool handy, and so I didn't use it. I just used my hand. Also, the clear backed nail foils do apply a little bit easier. They're more forgiving than the ones that have the solid backgrounds on it. So again, I'm just smoothing this out with my nail, and then I'm going to lift it. There was an area that one rose didn't apply, so I just stuck it back up there, smoothed it out again, and lifted it up, and it all came out. All right, now that that's done, the next thing I'm going to do is put some base coat on all the nails so that I can start my polish application. The color I decided to go with was the rosy nude. I just wanted this light pink color. I think it went the best with the colors in the nail foil. Madam Glam gel polishes are my top 3 favorite gel polishes to use. They're very pigmented. They apply very easily. Most of the time you can get away with one coat because this nail, I find it harder to work with nails that are sculpted versus no C-curve nails because I'm hitting those highs and lows differently when I apply the polish. It is a technique that I need to work on perfecting. But anyway, I do use 2 coats in this polish. I apologize. I was so focused on doing these nails that I did not realize that I was off camera, but I did manage to capture a couple of clips for you. And here is what they are looking like, all polished with the 2 coats. The next thing that I'm going to do is go in with this Tino Teflon matte gel polish. He does have 2 types of gel polishes. One is just a regular matte. It's called matted. And then this one is called Teflon matte. The difference in the 2 is when you are using pigments and chrome, the chrome and the pigments will not stick to the Teflon matte. So I bought both of them and they're phenomenal. It didn't stick to the matte. If you don't know who Tino is, he just started putting his videos back on YouTube. He's on social media. He's on TikTok. Very good educator. Knows products, knows techniques. Go follow him. The next thing that I'm going to do is add some of this same gel polish in the center of the nail. I'm not really going for the Aurora technique. I'm actually going to do something else on top of this nail. So I do give it 2 coats, and I am curing for 60 seconds in between all of these coats that I'm doing. The next thing I'm going to do is go around the area with this Daily Charme Chrome Gel. And I'm just trying to like go in swirls or like scallop around that area. And then I just mix it in a little more. There's no technique to it. I'm just trying to get some definition so that when I apply the chrome, it will have some texture to it. So you'll see what it looks like here coming up. And again, I was just looking for like some swirls in it. And so now I'm just going to apply the chrome. After I finish rubbing in the chrome, I give it a quick dust, and then off camera I do cut and apply the Hello Nail sticker, and I seal everything in with top coat. All right, I'm not mad on how that turned out. I like it. I just pulled out a few things, some flowers, pearls, half back and full round pearls, some caviar beads, clear chatones, and clear rhinestones. Still don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just going with it. The pinky nail, I use top coat and the TIPEX nail glue to adhere the halfback pearls on. And it seemed to work pretty good, so I'm going to keep going with it. I did change my mind a couple of times, and I apologize. My camera died and I was off frame, so I didn't get a lot of video, but I tried to show you little bits and pieces as much as I could. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do after I'm finished and have everything placed where I want is top coat, and then I'm going to add some cuticle oil. Originally, I only wanted these nails to stay on long enough for me to record content and then pop them off, but that glue was hella good and it stayed on. I had to use remover to get it off. So here are the nails the next day. They turned out beautifully. I love them. Thank you for spending your time with me and watching my video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Take care. Bye.